nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm throwing tigers on my shirt and alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place, play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket, rob him while his friends watch it, and hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man, big man, they never try, so we roll with them. I stole with them, I mean loyalty. Niggas bought me milks at lunch. The milks with chocolate, the cookies, butter crunch, 88. Long as I got stuff for most of them soft. Even when I was wrong, I got my point across. They depicted me the boss. Of course, my orange box cutter make the world go round. Plus I'm fucking bitches ain't my homegirls now. Start stacking, dabbled in crack, gun packing. Nickname Medina, made the scenes, took my Ninas. From gym class to English, pass off for global. The only nigga with a mobile. Can't you see like total? Getting larger in waist and taste. Ain't no telling where this felon is heading. Just in case, keep a shell at the tip of your melon. Clear the space. Your brain was a terrible thing to waste. Realizing to master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. Break it down into sections. Drugs by these selections. Some use pipes, others use injections. Syringe sold separately. Frank the deputy, quick to grab my Smith & Wesson like my dick was missing. To protect my position, my corner, my layer. While we out here, say the hustler's prayer. If the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Take a better stand, put money in my mom's hand. Get my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. Stay far from timid, only make moves when your heart's in it. And live the phrase, sky's the limit. Motherfucker. A nigga never been as broke as me. I like that. When I was young, I had 2 pair of leaves. Besides that, the pinstripes and the gray. The one I wore on Mondays and Wednesdays. While niggas flirt, I'm sewing tigers on my shirt. And alligators. You wanna see the inside? I see you later. Here come the drama. Oh, that's that nigga with the fake. Wow, why you punch me in my face? Stay in your place. Play your position. Here come my intuition. Go in this nigga pocket. Rob him while his friends watch it. And hoes clock it. Here comes respect. His crew's your crew, or they might be next. Look at they man.
All right, here we are.
Boom.
Boom. Budge. All right. What is going on, guys? We are back, man, with yet again another edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man. And on this episode, we are bringing to you guys another episode of news, man. We're bringing you guys another episode of news. If you guys do not know how this show works, man, every Monday we're on here with Notorious Unscripted, and every Friday we are on here with the news, man. And on this particular episode, we have the 80th edition of the Notorious Heels podcast, man.
That's crazy.
Number
man.
80, bro. 20 more episodes, 20 more weeks, 100. And we'll be at 100, man. It's crazy. Or even in 10 more weeks, we'll be at 90. That's crazy as well,
That's
man.
Weird.
Crazy. But we'll get to those episodes when we get to them. But now we're going to focus on episode 80, man. And like I said, we're on here every Friday with the news, man, and every Monday with Notorious Unscripted, man. So like I said, we're on here with the news, but not only the news, we're on here with the Crown Jewel review. Quite a couple positive things to say about the show, as a matter of fact, which is very shocking in its own right. But anyway, before we get into all that good stuff, if this is your first time watching and you guys do not know who we are here at the Notorious Heels podcast, I am Johnny Mayhem, one half of the host of this very show. And as for the other half, we got my man Sir K here. How's it going, man?
Going good, man. It's going good. Just normal ass fucking days, just chilling out and normal ass shit, bruh. It's just been normal as hell. Nothing crazy been going on, and it's just been fucking normal, man. It's just been fucking normal. Just been playing the game, go to work, and just chilling out when I'm not at work. So normal ass time, bruh. But what about you, man?
Yeah, man, for sure. Same, bro. Nothing out of the ordinary going on at the moment, man. So just getting ready for this Bray Wyatt debut tomorrow on Bound for Glory.
Well, he's looking who's probably definitely debuting. We got Titan over there.
Yeah. Well, good for him, man.
His ass.
Good for him.
Good for him. Not good for Impact, though.
No, not at all.
It's a terrible acquisition.
Yeah, it is. Especially after his... I was willing to give the guy a fucking chance, man. But then when he came out and once again blames the fans, but then goes out and says WWE made him a corporate monster. Dude, you clearly don't like the fucking fans. You clearly love this corporate fucking bullshit. You clearly wanted to get your job back, and it went so far as for you to beg to get your job back. So, listen, man, I don't know how true to professional wrestling this guy really is, man, but yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was willing to give the guy a chance, but then he kind of killed his own hype once again.
Exactly.
Himself. When I seen the Control Your Narrative or the or whatever it's called, the narrative, whatever, I was like, damn, okay, might give this guy another shot, man. But then Braun Strowman just had to go and step on his own hype once again, man.
Literally, already that fast.
Yeah, exactly, man. So, yeah, man. Before we get this started, bro, if you guys did miss this past episode of Unscripted, you can watch that now on all 5 platforms we're on. Anchor, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and obviously the alma mater, I guess, YouTube. So, yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
So, so check us out on there. We talk about we're gonna run it down again on here. One of the main stories we talked about on there, but you got Crown Jewel predictions, you got Saturday Night Dynamite review, and you got this news that AEW was going to possibly be bringing in Chris Hero earlier this summer, and they passed on it. So we're gonna talk about it briefly here, but Crown Jewel, man. This show gets kicked off with this kickoff match, and I don't know what the fuck is going on here anymore. The Usos defeat the Hurt Business.
Usos were on the kickoff match.
Why the fuck? Well, that too. But why the fuck are they facing the Hurt Business?
The Hurt Business.
What do they have in common with these guys? Or what's the story here? What is the story?
What's the feud?
They're not even on the same fucking brand. Yet they're
it's
facing...
not like Hurt Business are going to SmackDown.
Exactly. They are still on Raw, and the Usos have just been showing up on Raw just because. I don't understand it. Roman Reigns wanted these guys on SmackDown so badly, and they've been on Raw every single week. And SmackDown.
Literally, like, dude.
I don't get it.
Stick to one fucking show. It's really not that hard.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I did not catch this match. I did not care to go back and watch it like I did the first half of the show that I missed. But, yeah, man, I mean...
It's the most pointless match ever. Why was this match even on the card?
Why waste these guys' time with flying them out there just to...
For no reason.
Literally for no... Well, actually, both of these two... the Usos had a spot on tonight's card. The Hurt Business, yeah. I mean, they had a spot on tonight's fucking card, man, but it was not...
they didn't need
not
to be
ideal. There. It was not fucking ideal in the slightest. We'll get to that match later. But to start the show, we have Edge versus Seth Rollins, man, in a Hell in a Cell match. Oh, by the way, the Usos beat the Hurt Business in 10 minutes and 40 seconds. Edge defeats Seth Rollins in the opener to Crown Jewel, and this was a Hell in a Cell match, and boy, oh boy. This was a great fucking match. This was a great bro, that table spot with Seth, everybody's talking about it. When he hit the cage and then came crashing down on the table. I cannot give enough praise to Seth Rollins, man, here, and Edge as well. These guys put on a fucking amazing match. Seth Rollins, has came a long way, being that,
last fucking Hell in a Cell.
I was gonna say, the last Hell in a Cell he was in was
legendarily bad. It's infamous at this point.
It is a infamous Hell in a Cell match. But man, I hear a lot of people saying that this was one of the best Hell in a Cell matches they've ever seen, and I agree. Wholeheartedly. This was a great match. Seth did the curb stomp with the chain wrapped around his foot. Edge had him in a crossface with a screwdriver, and then he ultimately ended the match with a curb stomp onto a chair. But yeah, bro, these guys put on a great Hell in a Cell match, man. And hey, man, I mean, when it's done like this, you don't mind seeing them. But
exactly.
Do this.
You don't need to pay-per-view after them.
Exactly.
Do
this. At a big pay-per-view, where it makes sense. And I'm saying this right now, this needs to be the end of the feud, man. I don't want to see these guys go over to Raw and keep this going. This needs to be the end of this feud, and yeah, man, it definitely needs to be the end of this, man. This is done with these guys. And what a way to go out! I tip my hat off to both of them, bro. Great fucking Hell in a Cell match. Loved it, man.
Hell yeah, man. You could tell Seth wanted to have fun and do some cool shit in a Hell in a Cell match ever since that Fiend match. He just wanted to do cool shit in Hell in a Cell. And that shit was fucked by Vince. And he was pissed about it, so now this is his personal redemption that he wants to do in a Hell in a Cell match, and it's great. Love to see it, bro. And Edge had a very interesting match. As someone who have said it multiple times, I do not care about Edge in the slightest at this point. I liked it. I really liked the match, and Edge did really good. He's good in his age. They just don't know how to use him in his old age. That's why I don't really care for Edge.
Yeah, the earlier half of this Rollins feud sucked.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked.
Ass.
The later half has been very good. Seth has been hitting his stride.
They've done a lot of interesting shit like the break-in.
Yep,
And
they have.
all that shit.
They have.
They're making it interesting, which is good.
Yeah, and I honestly feel that this is all Edge and Seth. I think so. You can tell it's got their personal touch written all over it. And these guys have created an interesting feud for the later half of it. And yeah, man, you got to tip your hat off to him, bro, for sure. Edge has been put in these long feuds with people, and he has not had time to have any of these dream matches. He hasn't had time because he's been in these long ass feuds that have sucked.
Random ass people.
Yeah,
Orton.
Yep. Orton for a year and a half. You had Roman, and that feud just felt like an afterthought, being that they've just thrown people at Roman without any story, except for the big names. You know what I mean? Like Brock and Cena. Edge was even a big name that was treated as an afterthought, like a Cesaro or somebody like that. They've kind of just thrown people at Roman and just to get a match out of the way. He had a little mini feud going with Rey Mysterio for a little bit. Yeah, I mean,
exactly.
There's only been a couple guys that have really had the time to actually sink their teeth into a feud with Roman, and Edge was not one of them. The feud was completely uninteresting.
That shit was not good. Literally.
No. But I gotta tip my hat off to Edge and Seth here, bro. I really do, man. And if they want Seth to challenge Big E, I don't understand why he lost here. I don't get that part at all. But I don't know if you want him to win the Rumble, or I don't know what you want to do with Seth, but I'm interested to see how we get him to Big E, if that is the plan.
Exactly. I'm very curious.
Yeah, same. But yeah, Edge defeats Seth Rollins in a Hell in a Cell match in 27 minutes and 40 seconds. Isn't it amazing what can happen if you give people time to have a match?
Exactly, i.e. women's tournament. Literally, this match alone is longer than the entire tournament and then some.
Yeah, literally.
Sad.
Literally.
You could literally take it in half, add it on to the already amount, and it'd probably still be like 27 minutes. That's sad.
Yep. Let's see. Damn, I was trying to look up a picture of that one dude. The dude that debuted in this match. I can't. Before we go over it, let's see. I'm sure WWE posted it. Oh, okay. Okay. Mansoor defeats Mustafa Ali here. Mansoor, obviously the hometown guy.
Knew he was gonna win.
Yeah, the hometown guy. Everybody knew he was gonna win. And yeah, Mustafa Ali was playing up to his heel role, and I seen that this was the first pay-per-view match with two Muslim performers in it.
Shit, nice.
Or like it was the first like all Muslim
match
and like on a pay-per-view. Yeah, man. So these guys, this match was what it was. I mean, I kind of like these two as a team. I don't think I would have split them up. I kind of like their little story they had going on, where Ali was trying to give Mansoor like a little edge to him. But
Mansoor was just delusional babyface.
Yeah. But I like Mansoor. Hopefully he can go to
Yeah.
SmackDown and have some more edge to him as a babyface, and I think he'll be just fine. He is not bad at all. And
No,
Mustafa
I like him.
Ali, everybody fucking knows how criminally underused Mustafa
Exactly.
Ali is.
Literally.
Yeah, there's it's so funny, man, how wrestling fans have used the terms of underrated so much. It's like underrated
yeah.
has a completely different meaning
Different
from
meaning.
underused
Oh yeah,
nowadays.
underused is a real one to use. Like
Underused is like Cesaro. Cesaro isn't really
exactly.
underrated anymore because
No,
everybody
everyone knows
knows.
he's fucking good.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah,
Literally.
Mustafa Ali. I mean, it's stupid to say he's underrated because he's not underrated. He's underused. Somebody who is
Exactly.
underrated is
Someone that's underrated.
Damn.
I'm trying to think.
Evil Uno and Stu Grayson.
That's true. They are fucking.
Oh,
Nobody recognizes their fucking talent.
yeah. Nobody ever talks about how great those guys are. And honestly, part of the reason is because AEW never has those guys in a match together.
No, as a team, just the two of them. They
Those
always gotta
guys
have.
are fucking great, man. Those guys are. When you get those two in a traditional tag team match against anybody, it's a damn good match. Those guys are very underrated, I would say. Underrated
They
and
really
underused.
They really are. Exactly.
Both. They're
Because they
both of
always
them, I would say.
do weird combinations like Uno and Silver, and then
Yeah.
Stu.
They just did it.
It's like
They just did it with
exactly.
Uno, Silver, and Reynolds. Like, what the fuck is that? You know?
Like where's like I don't know. They just don't know how to use that group at any capacity. They're bad with that. They do not know how to put the Dark Order.
No, not at all. Not at all. But Mansoor beats Mustafa Ali here in 10 minutes exactly. And after the match, Ali attacks Mansoor. And I'm going to butcher the fuck out of this. Tarek Hamidi. He is a silver medalist in the Olympics. Came out with his face covered up. And he comes out and he's slowly wrapping it around his fucking head to take it off. And the crowd's like, oh, they're going crazy. This is their fucking Saudi Arabian hero or some shit. I don't know what these people think. I don't know.
It's probably like the Wolfer.
Yeah, the crowd's going crazy. This dude's from Saudi Arabia. And he kicks Ali in the head and he celebrates with Mansoor, and yeah, great moment for these mindless fucks in Saudi Arabia. Next up, RK Bro defeat AJ Styles and Omo in 8 minutes and 40 seconds, bro. So everybody was upset. Everybody was upset because everybody wanted to see Randy Orton, RKO, Omo. I guess that's what they've been building that up to. He hasn't hit an RKO on Omo in the past couple of weeks, so everybody thought that is how this was going to conclude, and it did not. This match was very short. It was, another tag match.
It was a WWE tag match.
Yeah, it was another tag match between RKO, or RK Bro, and AJ Styles and Omo. And AJ Styles went for the phenomenal forearm, got caught in an RKO. Matt Riddle hit the floating bro, and that was it. That was it, man. And RK Bro celebrated. Matt Riddle came out on a camel, and Michael Cole says Matt Riddle is riding high. Yeah, we know.
I fucking love Michael Cole,
bro.
He's riding high, bro.
He's riding high. I'm sure he is.
Probably was.
Yeah, man. Yeah, they really need to do away with AJ Styles and Omo. And it's
they really do.
And I say that to get AJ Styles away from Omo and not to have Omo start a singles run.
Exactly. I just want AJ by himself again.
Yeah, I really do. I want. I just miss 2016 AJ Styles, man. I really do.
I really do, bro. And with he could have a great program with Roman on Raw on SmackDown.
Yeah, he can. Zelina Vega defeats Doudrop in 5 minutes and 55 seconds.
Damn.
And you know how she beat Doudrop?
I actually did not.
With a fucking sunset flip. She hit a fucking sunset flip on Doudrop and beat her.
Bro, this wasn't this match like 3 minutes?
It was 5 minutes and 55 seconds.
Oh, wow. A 5-minute match. Holy shit.
The longest match in this tournament, in the whole tournament, was 5 fucking minutes. This is
sad,
a fucking
bro.
disgrace. The whole crop of talent in this sucked, except
Literally,
for
all the wrong people won.
Let me see this as a matter of fact.
Like, how the whole tournament has accumulated less time than a quarter of some of Omega's matches, bruh. That is sad.
Yep,
a quarter of his matches is one entire tournament for this company.
Shayna Baszler, Dana Brooke, Doudrop, Natalya, Toni Storm, Zelina Vega, Liv Morgan, and Carmella were all in this. Meanwhile, Rhea Ripley is in a tag team she does not need to be in. God, who else is on this women's roster that you could have put in there?
I'm trying to think.
Carmella does not need to be in here. Dana Brooke did not need to be in here. Natalya did not need to be in here.
You could have put Shotzi. You could have put Dean Knox.
Yep.
You could have put.
Oh yeah. Whatever happened to those two?
Tony was in. I heard something about them earlier. A story popped up. I didn't read it. It was about Shotzi. Let me look it up. Didn't they split that group up in the draft?
They did.
Yeah, WWE makes big change to. Let's see. Oh, she's gonna be a heel.
Who, Shotzi?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm down. I'm down to see it, even though, because that's babyface.
That is true.
Remember how
That's
cringy
true.
she was?
She was very.
She got
cringy.
better, but she was bad.
What was her thing? Balls.
What the? Oh my god!
What was her fucking catchphrase? Was it eat balls?
Eat balls.
It was
Just telling
the ballsy badass. That's what it was.
Yep.
Ballsy badass. Eat my tank.
Bad.
Eat my dick.
Yeah.
That's what I gotta fucking say. That's my fucking catchphrase. Eat balls.
Like a fucking YouTube comment. Eat ball.
Yeah, bro. I mean, Rhea Ripley. God, I'm gonna think of a bunch when we get off of here. Shotzi, Blackheart, Tegan Knox. You could have called up Dakota Kai for this shit. Xia Li. Xia Li just got called up.
Someone else got called up, or isn't someone else called up? Fuck. It was fuck.
It was fuck.
Eat ball.
Eat ball. God.
Dude, it was somebody else. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, Ricochet's on SmackDown. I forgot he was alive.
I seen a picture of the bald ass last night. I think you saw about main event.
Why you guys saying up balls?
Oh my god. He's fucking sad, sorry.
Like, bro, you're ugly. Naomi. Why the hell wasn't Naomi in this?
Especially because they could have put her and Sonya in that shit and built their feud in the tournament simultaneously. Like, they just don't know how to do shit.
You could have had Sonya. You could have had Sonya.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? Cost Naomi the tournament. Yep.
Exactly.
Let me see.
That built their fucking feud.
Rosters? Tegan Knox, one we just said. Rhea, there's Mia Yim. Liv Morgan was in there.
Insane.
Dude, I forgot all about Mia Yim.
Holy shit.
Imagine signing to a pro wrestling company and they don't let you wrestle.
That's sad, bro.
Imagine
that's
that.
sad.
Yeah, I mean, that's it for Raw. And then for SmackDown, Aaliyah was called up.
Oh, yeah, that's who the fuck I was thinking of.
Naomi should have been in there. Damn, their roster's small as fuck now, man.
Dude,
Shayna, Xia Li. I mean, why aren't Dakota Kai is one you could have called up? I mean, what is she doing? Io Shirai's doing nothing. I mean, make this a big thing, man. Make this a big thing. There's no fucking point.
Make it special, bro. Use it to elevate everybody else and the winner. Just because everyone's not winning doesn't mean they can't be elevated through a tournament.
Exactly.
God. They just don't know how to do nothing, let alone a tournament. They don't know how to make it.
5 minutes for a fucking sunset flip. And then Zelina Vega wins. And dude, Doudrop needs to be done. Doudrop needs to be done. She needs to be Piper Niven. And and the worst part is Eva Marie didn't even cost her the match. It was dead ass just from a sunset flip. That was it. And her fucking theme song.
Oh, bro, that shit is ass. Hopefully they use this loss to put her back with Eva Marie. I feel like they might do that for some fucking reason. I could see it.
Shayna Baszler should have just won the fucking tournament. Why are we
Dude,
doing
she
all
should have
this?
just whooped this whole tournament and just fucking... And then, bro, Queen of Spades.
Queen's
of
crown,
Hearts.
bro.
Like... they just don't know how to fucking... Man, that would have been so perfect. And she could, like... I hate when they wear a crown, but she could have made, like, a cool little one of it. With, like, a spade on it and just casually wore it. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Shit, ain't right.
And then that could have gave her a straight shot to Charlotte Flair to take the belt off of her. There you fucking go. They've done this shit with Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler's pushes remind me of Kevin Owens. The stop and start is ridiculously frustrating.
It really is, because they just go hard with it and just drop it at a dime.
She turns on Nia. She's an absolute monster, and then she just loses to Doudrop.
Like, what? Makes no sense, bro. Want to bring up that point we heard last night from the OG?
Oh, yeah.
About Vega.
So we were talking to our friend Flex. We were talking to Flex last night. I'm not going to drop his personal alias, but we were talking to Flex. And he asked me, insert K, a really good question. He said to us, do you think they gave this to Zelina Vega because of what happened on 9/11 with her dad when they cut her match and she had the gear made and they cut her fucking match? And that's a really good question, man. That's a really good question. Did they give this to Zelina Vega because she was probably noticeably and understandably upset because of what happened on that 9/11 episode of Friday Night SmackDown when they cut her match in the garden? Did they give this to her because of that? Probably. Because they have treated Zelina Vega as a fucking jobber. Ever since she came back.
It's all
just another person on the roster, bro. She really has. And I don't know. That's a very interesting question, man. That's a very interesting question. It is.
It really is, man. Because I gotta say, it's probably true.
Yeah. Moving on here. Bill Goldberg defeats Bobby Lashley.
Who would have guessed?
In 11 minutes and 25 seconds. This was a spot fest. And it was okay. Goldberg didn't make me feel like he was going to end somebody's life in Saudi Arabia
every time he was
and you know what? for all these people in this company that like to make fun of AEW for being a spot fest, what was this match?
Literally.
I mean, that's all Goldberg can do, but still. They make fun of AEW for being spot monkeys and this and that, but Bill Goldberg, 90% of Bill Goldberg's matches, 100% of Bill Goldberg's matches are fucking spot fests.
It's literally a signature finisher.
Yep. And they make fun of AEW for it. Bobby Lashley, bro, I was watching the Great One. I got to give him his credit. Because, he said this shit, but I mean, it's a pretty obvious thing. Doesn't take an idiot, but if Bobby Lashley would have won this, how much more of a beast would he have looked like? That could have put him right on course to facing Brock Lesnar.
It really could have, bro. He would look like a beast.
He could have. It could have. He looked like a beast, but instead, Goldberg, Bobby Lashley is running away from Goldberg and the Hurt Business. Remember how I told you guys they had a spot on tonight's card? Yeah, not the best one. They got fucking buried by Bobby Lashley. Both of them.
No, of course.
Why would you put the group back together if this was the plan here?
Exactly.
You split the group up and you never should have. These guys, I can't believe they fucking did that, man.
I really cannot.
He buries the Hurt Business and spears Bobby Lashley off the stage, which, I mean, it looked great. It was a great spot. And pins Bobby Lashley. I thought in a no-holds-barred match, you had to pin him in the ring. This isn't a fucking falls count anywhere.
Yeah. And they make up their own fucking rules on a dime. They don't give a fuck.
Bro... Bobby Lashley loses to Bill Goldberg, and why is this man even winning at this point? Literally, Bobby Lashley could have looked like a monster and had a hot shot to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania.
But nope.
Mm-hmm. Ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous.
Truly ridiculous.
So, Bobby Lashley gets yet again another loss. In the past 2 months, this dude is a bona fide loser at this point. The days of the almighty are fucking way behind us.
The almighty loser is Bobby fucking Lashley.
Good God. Xavier Woods defeats Finn Balor in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament in 9 minutes and 40 seconds. I'm happy for Woods. He deserves it.
Oh yeah.
He does deserve it. He is an absolutely fantastic in-ring competitor. Woods is great. I love Xavier Woods. My only problem with this is on SmackDown, what the hell is Xavier Woods going to do in terms of a push?
Nothing.
It's going to be... it's going to be non-existent. He's not going to do anything with this. He's going to run around with a crown, and that's going to be it. He's going to run around with a fucking crown for the next year.
Yay.
But who knows, man? Next year at Crown Jewel, they might not even do a King of the Ring, since they do the King of the Ring whenever they feel like it. They might want to do the Best in the World Cup again.
Oh no.
Or the Tag Cup.
Oh god. Or the 50-man Royal Rumble.
The greatest Royal Rumble.
No.
Good Lord.
Man. Yeah. Like, this win on paper should be like massive for Xavier Woods. This should be one of the main points in the storyline to a New Day triple threat. But we're not going to get a New Day triple threat, so what does this lead to? I'm happy he won. He was the one I wanted to win, but either way, it's like, who's setting off the fucking car alarm right now? But it's like nothing's gonna happen, bro. But thing is, although with Finn winning, something would have happened. The most Finn would have done after winning this was winning the fucking U.S. title. So
Yeah.
either way, no one really truly wins in the end with this
Yeah,
company.
exactly.
So I'm just glad Xavier Woods got a big singles accolade in his belt.
That's true. That is true, man. But what is Woods going to do on Friday Night SmackDown? He's going to run around with a crown. One of the main things, I mean, Finn could have used it in terms of the demon was just flopping around like a fucking fish. But like Sir K said, the most Finn is going to do is they've gave up on Finn. I don't really think they want him to be the WWE champion at this point. So the most Finn is going to do is challenge Damian Priest for the U.S. title. Mr. White Hot Damian Priest. That was not even supposed to be in Bad Bunny's corner.
And then we're probably going to have to see fucking Finn in U.S. style trunks. Oh, man. That's going to be bad. I hope he doesn't win that fucking thing. I'll see his logo with the U.S. flag under it. You know, I'm going to hate that shit. I hate when they give Finn the look anything other than just black or gray. The occasional dark red is the most I'm okay with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, but yeah, I mean, what was either one of them gonna do with this, man? Like Sir K said, he worded it perfectly, bro. Nobody wins in the end here.
Literally, it's a lose-lose even if you win.
Big E Tour defeats Drew McIntyre in 13 minutes and 25 seconds, man. Yeah, this match was very good, although predictable. We had a great near fall where Drew McIntyre hit a Claymore out of nowhere.
Oh god, dude, remember when they said that every 2 fucking seconds?
Bro, it was like the RKO might as well have been named the RKO out of nowhere.
They might as well, bro, because that's what they said every time you hit it.
Bro.
Bro, I swear. Dude, for some reason, people like to choose Friday at 4 to 6 to do lawn shit. I swear to God.
I swear to God, dude. I swear to God.
I swear to God. People are mowing, people are weed whacking, and I'm like, bro, you could have done this 2 hours ago. You could have done this yesterday at this time. Why today? Bro, it's Friday.
It's always on a Friday. It's always when we're doing the podcast, bro. Always.
Ever since we started doing this before SmackDown, Friday's been popping off with shit. I'm telling you, bro.
I've never been so busy on a Friday morning.
I'm telling you, bro. Shit ain't right.
Bro,
oh, man.
I don't understand it. I really don't.
I really don't. That shit makes no sense.
Great match. Predictable match. It ended with a tilt-a-whirl kind of... He was like twirling him around and then he caught him on his shoulder. It was cool as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Big ending. Big E wins here. Drew McIntyre gives him the old thumbs up as he goes to SmackDown. And yeah, great match. For something that was so predictable, great match.
Good match. Exactly, because predictable can't be good, Vince. Can be good.
Yeah. Exactly. Becky Lynch defeats Bianca Belaire and Sasha Banks in 19 minutes and 25 seconds. Another one. Great match. And it ended... oh, by the way, with that Xavier Woods thing, it ended very anticlimactic, too.
Yeah, they're not good at endings, man.
It was so slow. He just slowly got up on the apron, walked the fucking top rope, hit his elbow drop, and that was it.
Literally, bro.
Talk about the opposite, something that had a very fast-paced ending, was this match where Becky Lynch rolled up Sasha Banks, and she keeps the belt. Fireworks were going off, and yeah. So Saudi Arabia got to see fireworks in the middle of the fucking show for no reason.
For some reason, dude. Mm-hmm.
Just because Becky Lynch retained the belt, and they were all out there in their pajamas and everything.
They're fucking, bro. When I saw that they were testing those amount of fireworks, I thought in my mind Brock was winning 100%. I was like, oh, these are the winning title fireworks. Gladly, they needlessly put fireworks somewhere because that shit scared the hell out of me when I saw they were testing those, because they always do fireworks for these type of shows. But like the amount they were testing, I was like, bro, Brock's winning. I was so scared.
Yeah, man, but Becky Lynch wins here, and yeah, she celebrates. She celebrates in her pajamas with like 100K worth of fireworks going off.
For no reason.
And in the main event, Roman Reigns defeats Brock Lesnar in 12 minutes and 20 seconds. Good match. Good match, man. Good match. Was not better than their first match. I will stand by that forever. The first match was the best match, but good match. Good match. I gotta give it to these guys. It was a great match. And at the end, these two were laying on each side of the ring. Paul Heyman throws in the Universal title and says, "You know what to do with it." Nobody knew who he was talking about. And the Usos, Brock and Roman play tug of war for the fucking title like it's a toy. And
It is toy.
yeah, it is. Brock rips it from Roman, turns around, gets super kicked by the Usos. Now, the Usos have had an actual spot on the card that doesn't include getting buried by Bill Goldberg.
Exactly.
The Usos super kick Brock, turns around. Roman hits him with the belt, and that was literally it. He hit him with the belt and pinned him. Oh, yeah, and then they did that stupid F5 spot where the ref is standing right there.
Oh, I hate that shit.
And Brock swings him around, and Roman's feet just fucking clonk the ref in the head. Like, why are you standing?
Bro,
like,
you right there. You know you're not supposed to stand there.
Oh, my God. He's just standing right there, shit. Just doing nothing, just looking at him.
I hate
like, just refs. Awkwardly standing so close to Brock Lesnar for no reason. No like, bro, what are you doing?
Just sniffing his ass, bro. What? Yeah, I mean, bro.
But he hits him with the belt, and that was it. Heyman, I've never seen Paul Heyman run so fast. He grabs the belt and runs up the fucking aisle. And I like how they did it. They add some intrigue with Heyman. I mean, we still don't know who he was talking about when he said, "You know what to do with it."
So he could have been talking about Brock low-key. You never know.
And where does this end? WrestleMania. We're getting another Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns main event at WrestleMania. I wouldn't doubt it if Brock won the Royal Rumble.
Oh, I could fucking see that. I could see it. Yep. Brock's one of the biggest ones to win that shit. Yep. If it's not Roman, it's Brock.
Yep. Yeah, man. I mean, I could totally see that. I could totally see that, man. But yeah, this was Crown Jewel, man, and it was okay. It was an okay show, man. It was very good. It was very good for a WWE show. This is what their show should be, and there is no excuses because they have an amazing roster.
Exactly.
This is what their show should be. This is definitely the best Saudi show they've ever done.
Oh,
and, yeah, man. Great action here tonight, man. It was a great show. It was a great show. WWE's best pay-per-view of the year so far. I gotta give them that.
100%.
I gotta give them that, man. Gotta give them that. So, yeah, man. That was Crown Jewel, man. That was Crown Jewel, and now for the news.
Let's get
man.
to it.
We're gonna start off with some news that we actually should have covered last week, but it kind of dropped as we were live. So, what do you know?
Can't really do that, yeah.
Roman Reigns. This man, I mean, you see it in the thumbnail. being the typical salty WWE employee.
Literally.
The typical salty WWE employee, man. This man, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 quotes from Roman Reigns.
God.
And I believe they're all from one interview. Here's the first one, and I quote, "I think because AEW are the new kids on the block, they're the cool kids in town. I guess because of how premature and how novel it kind of still is, I think they're still being babied by these hardcore wrestling fans, which is fine."
Like,
Want to know why we favor AEW? It's because they give us what we want. They don't give us Bill Goldberg, and they don't bring back Brock Lesnar, and this and that. I mean, they have their old people, but their old people can still put on good matches. They may be uninteresting, but they put on good matches.
Literally. Like, and they do not. Nobody babies AEW, bruh. Of course, the AEW marks baby AEW, but the same thing can easily, even worse, be said with WWE. People, man, the second, like literally, when it was revealed that fucking SmackDown got like 200,000 more viewers than AEW, people were acting like the company's about to shut down. People were celebrating, people were fucking shitting on, like literally acting like they're about to shut down. So, nobody babies AEW, especially not the hardcores.
Exactly, and that's why, that's why I use the word why we favor AEW.
Exactly, we favor AEW.
When AEW does something stupid, you'll know about it.
They'll know.
You'll know about it, even from AEW's fans. I mean,
oh yeah,
people
just hear everybody talk about All Out last year.
I know, man. The second people hear, "Oh my God, Crown Jewel was a good show," I'm seeing people say, "Oh man, this is better than any AEW show ever." What?
Like, bro, what?
I seen people putting it above All Out 2021. Are you fucking stupid? Are you delusional?
Yeah, fucking stupid.
It was a great show. It was a great show. Can't take that away from Crown Jewel. You can't. But we just sat here and told you that, okay? And we give WWE a hard time for a good reason, but we give. Listen, if it's a good show, it's a good show. It's a good show.
It's a good show.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It was not better than All Out. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
I'll tell you that right now. All Out changed the game, bro. Changed the business.
Exactly. Changed the fucking business. Yeah,
man.
What big memorable moment was that Crown Jewel? Even though it was a great pay-per-view, what are we gonna remember from years to come?
That it was just a good show. Nothing specific.
Exactly. No, it was just a good show. It was just a really good show, but that's all it is. But with AEW All Out, forever I remember everything on that fucking show.
And then another thing with this, I don't know what the fuck Roman's so mad about. People like him. I like him. I don't know what the fuck he's so mad about.
Literally, what
do we all say? WWE only has Roman Reigns. We were just saying, man, if Brock Lesnar beats Roman Reigns, this company's fucking doomed.
Like, bro,
I don't know what the hell he's so mad about.
Everybody loves him.
Yeah, nobody fucking babies AEW. They lose a couple. They fall 200,000 viewers to SmackDown head to head. Well, they beat them in the demo, but in terms of viewership wise, they were down 200,000. And people act like the company's gonna go out of fucking business. People give AEW shit for bringing in great talent. Like, what? On what? Why does it concern you how much Tony Khan makes? Why does that fuel how you feel about AEW? Well, I can't like AEW because they're gonna go broke. Why do you give a fuck about that? Why do you care about if they're gonna go broke or not? What?
Literally.
Oh God, man, they brought in Punk. Oh, they're gonna go out of business. Jeez, I can't watch that company. Why do you give a fuck what is in Tony Khan's bank account? Like,
literally,
just watch the fucking show. They're bringing in great talent. How do you not love that?
when people get so much money in WWE, they love that shit. Oh, why won't you go to WWE? You make so much money. That's all you really need in life. But when AEW does it, they're gonna go broke. Like,
Oh
I
man,
don't get that shit. They make no fucking sense with that shit.
I can't fucking stand people, man. Second quote. That was only the first quote.
Yeah.
This shit. The next quote, and I quote, I don't see the real competition with AEW because I think their fan base is legitimately a hardcore fan base, so there's like a ceiling and a built-in ground to that viewership. WWE is trying to connect with everyone.
Bro, you're
Really?
not Marvel, bro.
Really? They're trying to connect with everybody. What are they
Really?
trying to connect with fucking idiots? Who,
Yes.
bro? And Don Callis said this perfectly. I retweeted his tweet. He quote tweeted this and said, "What is a built-in ground viewership?"
Exactly.
What does that mean?
Explain that, Roman.
Like, what the fuck does that mean? And then there's a ceiling to, ceiling that fucking, we blow off of the stadiums every time you fucking get AEW fans in there. We blow the fucking roof off the place. What do you mean there's a ceiling?
Roman is at his ceiling, basically, at this fucking point. This is as big as he's gonna get, ever. This is as big as Roman's ever gonna get. This is his ceiling.
Because once this heel run's done, babyface.
It's back to the old grind. You know, and bro, of course, pro wrestling has a ceiling. It's a fucking corner of fucking pop culture. We're our own little corner of a community. Of course, we have a ceiling. Roman, that company has a ceiling. I swear to God, I don't know what they're feeding that roster, but they think they're Marvel, bro. They really do think they're Marvel. In that
WWE is trying to compete
so hard
with Marvel more than
and
AEW.
Disney.
But then I hear stories of Vince McMahon acting immature backstage because AEW beats them in the demo. Well, Vince, I thought you were trying to compete with Marvel. I thought you don't give a shit what AEW's doing.
Bro, get the fuck out of here. They'll never
Dumbass.
even touch those two companies.
No
pro wrestling company ever will. Because it's just a corner of pop culture, bro. It's like...
It's a different side of it. Like,
exactly.
how can you compare the two? Pro wrestling to Marvel. What?
Like, of course it has a ceiling. Everything has a ceiling. But AEW ceiling is way higher than yours, buddy. It's just how it is.
Good God. Yeah, and WWE is not trying to fucking connect with everybody. I mean, AEW, man, as a matter of fact, Roman, you're saying all this stuff. Why don't you ask one of your best friends why he went over there and didn't stay in WWE since they're trying to connect with everybody? Why don't you hit up John fucking Moxley, your buddy?
Yeah.
And why don't you ask him, hey, yeah, you know what? Try to explain to him what a built-in ground viewership is. Try to explain to John Moxley what... Oh, God. Tell him that you're not competition. Go ahead. Third one. We're trying to connect with the mainstream. We're trying to pull in the casual fan. We're trying to engage the new viewer while also servicing our hardcore fan base.
Okay.
Not anybody else.
No.
The fuck?
Literally, like...
And give them compelling stories to fulfill them as well.
Oh,
you're the only one telling compelling fucking television.
Literally, that's it.
So Roman Reigns is talking all this shit about AEW saying they only pull up to the hardcore fan. So does Roman Reigns' character.
Exactly.
Roman Reigns' character is for the hardcore fan. That's why he wanted to turn heel. Because he feels it.
Hardcore fans to like him.
Exactly. So I don't know why. And he knows That was the only way he could ever have a chance at getting over, is if the hardcore fans like him. So why are you shitting on hardcore fans here? And you're trying to engage the new viewer. I can't tell you how many people told me after CM Punk came back to wrestling, they started watching AEW again because CM Punk came back. They are engaging the lapsed wrestling fan. WWE is not.
They're bringing in new viewers. Literally, I like to bring this point up a lot, but it's true. I see all the time clips of like rap accounts and shit posting people like Orange Cassidy posting clips of AEW.
CM Punk.
And they don't put, the only people they post from WWE is Rey Mysterio. That is literally it. And occasionally the Shield. That's it. That's all they'll ever talk about. Other than that, I see Orange Cassidy. I see all these other guys. You don't see fucking. You don't even see this new version of Roman outside of anything fucking wrestling. Come on, bro.
I mean,
that is cap.
This man is trying so hard to shit on the hardcore wrestling fans, but Roman Reigns, why did you turn heel, bro? Because you wanted the hardcore wrestling fans to like you. Because
no one outside the hardcores knows who you are.
Because if you didn't care about the hardcore viewer, you would have stayed babyface. So the fact that you turned heel tells me that you give a shit about what the hardcore fans think. So don't even give me that bullshit. Here's one of my favorite ones. CM Punk. He's talking about CM Punk. And I quote, "That's not going to elevate me at all." Okay. We can all have a laugh break right now. Okay.
Get the fuck out of
You're
here.
telling me you think promos against Edge would elevate you, but promos against CM Punk won't?
My big thing is if CM Punk went back to WWE,
that's what I was going to say.
Punk's dick, bro.
That's what I was going to say.
100%.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's older now. I haven't seen a full match. I've seen a clip or two, and to me, a step or two has been lost.
No.
One thing I was going to say, Sir K just said it. This is what I hate. If Punk was in WWE, they would, oh my God, he's back. The legend. The pipe bomber. They would come up with some fucking stupid names to call him.
The pipe bomb thrower or some shit.
Dude, this is the kind of shit I absolutely despise about WWE, bro. They are such fucking hypocrites. It's the fact that he's in AEW that now they wanna. He didn't mean anything to us anyway. But if Punk was knocking on their door saying, "Please let me come back," and they let him come back, they will be.
They'd be praising him.
Oh my God. The best in the world then versus the best in the world now. Fucking...
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Come on, bro.
And then he says... Then he also got his ass whooped in the UFC. I don't think anybody believes someone 200 pounds soaking wet with no explosive bone in their body could ever do anything to me. But we expect you to, but you expect us to believe that a 47-year-old Edge against you is compelling television, okay?
Conor McGregor has said multiple times that he respects the fuck out of CM Punk because he had the balls to step in the UFC, bro. He doesn't say the same shit about Roman.
Exactly, man.
Bro, no matter how many muscles Roman's got, if he steps in anything outside of WWE, he's getting laid out, bro. It's just how it is. He's getting laid the fuck out. If he went up to Tyson Fury,
didn't this guy have a mini feud with Rey Mysterio not too long ago? Yeah. Wasn't he beating up Dominic? But that's compelling. 200 pounds soaking wet. Okay, wet. Roman. Well, what about your cousin?
Yeah, what about your cousin, sir?
When you were facing him? I mean, this shit doesn't make any sense, bro.
That shit, I hate that shit.
Junior Dos Santos, this is the last thing. Junior Dos Santos tweets at Roman Reigns and says, Hey, Roman Reigns. I heard your interview. Please send me the address of this club you will throw me and my little brothers out of. Hashtag AEW.
Oh, man.
I respect the hell out of Junior Dos Santos already. My man's the
I
legend.
really like the guy.
And
Exactly.
And you know what? They were talking on Ethan Page's vlog, and Ethan Page was just talking about like how excited Dos Santos was to wrestle, and I respect the guy. I respect the guy.
Exactly.
He seems like a cool guy, sticking up
He
for
seems like a
AEW
genuine
here.
fan.
Yeah, exactly. And then Chris Jericho tweeted, "Can Ruby meet Roman in this club?"
Literally. Because she got the same viewership as Roman and Brock did. So, come on, man.
Yeah, and with that, when they beat WWE in the demo,
Oh, yeah.
it was further noted that Vince McMahon has acted immature about the AEW numbers in... Oh, snap. Sorry. Read a little too far ahead. Okay. The Wrestling Observer described a very interesting situation in the latest edition. It was noted that Vince McMahon didn't let anyone see him get upset about the SmackDown vs. Rampage ratings last week. That has not been the case in recent memory. It was further noted that Vince McMahon has acted immature about the AEW viewership numbers in the past. This time around, Vince McMahon did not have the same reaction. Vince McMahon was in Sacramento. It was described as that he didn't get mad in front of anyone, and it was noted that there have been times and situations where he has came across very immature when ratings come out not favorable in recent weeks, and it has been said that he was anything but that. So he wasn't upset this time, but multiple times Vince McMahon has got upset about SmackDown losing in the demos to, or AEW, WWE losing in the demos to WWE. So I'm sure he did get upset. I mean, it was noted in here that he didn't get mad in front of anybody. So I'm sure he
was just like internal frustration.
Yeah, I'm sure he got mad on his own. He's probably crying on
In
Bruce's
those
shoulder.
private interviews. Yeah.
So
with
after
Bruce
all that, I got a question for Booker T. Because I see this report.
No.
Booker T says Tony Khan sounds like a little schoolgirl during AEW rant. So, Booker, what does Roman Reigns sound like?
During his AEW rant. Does he sound like a little schoolgirl? And Booker T also said he should focus on booking a good show. You should really tell that to Vince. Because Tony Khan does. He does do that. A way better show
guy's problem,
than what
bro.
Vince.
Oh
Dude,
my
Booker
God.
T, that man had one good take and that was it. All his other takes are just the dumbest shit ever.
Bro, I swear to God.
Literally. The dumbest shit ever.
Man. As we move on to the news here, well, speaking of AEW, before, this is just a little side piece of news. We already talked about it, but just to start it off, well, after this Roman story. Roman, bro, people like you. Let's keep it that way.
Let's keep it that way. Don't do this shit. Don't make us not like you again.
Chris Jericho revealed on Inside the Ropes that earlier this summer, AEW was planning on bringing in Chris Hero for the labors of Jericho.
They wouldn't have been boars. Why'd they pass
Why
up
did
on
you
them,
do
bro?
Hoovitude and pass up on Chris
Why?
fucking Hero?
They
Why?
chose Hoovitude over Chris Hero.
Bro, fucking Hoovitude over Chris Hero. Bro, now the thing is, the thing I said, I said this to you a couple days ago. He doesn't really have any history with Jericho, not that I know of at least. And it's nice to know that they have him on their radar.
That's
because
nice to see.
there is a guy in AEW that has a long history with Chris Hero.
Mm-hmm. Probably
and his
two
name
now.
is CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Daniel Bryan too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, probably Daniel
Bro,
Bryan too.
man, please.
Man,
All
oh
I'm gonna
man,
say, man, is let's see it. Let's go ahead and
I want to see it.
and make that happen, bro. Let's do
I
it.
want to see even just a couple visits. I want to see Chris Hero in AEW. Please
Same, I want to hear the
give
fucking
it to me.
song. And don't
Dude,
let
I just want to
Mikey
hear that
Ruckus
fucking
make
song.
him a song either.
Get the fuck out of here. Fucking boom. All about the boom. All about the
that
board.
boom.
Ugh, God.
Yeah, man. I want to see him. I want to see him in AEW, bro. I want to see him in AEW. This is just a interesting story. Kind of looking back at it, nothing really to say on it, but Brian Cage made his AEW debut at the 2020 Double or Nothing event, winning the Casino Ladder match to get a shot at the AEW World Title. However, what few may know is that Brian Cage was set to debut at 2019 Double or Nothing, AEW's first ever show, and participate in the Casino Battle Royale. The reason this did not take place is that at the time of Double or Nothing 2019, Brian Cage was the Impact World Champion, and Impact didn't want the World Champion to lose. Therefore, Impact Wrestling threatened to sue AEW over Brian Cage losing.
Wow. What a man. Don Callis. Goddamn.
Yeah, crazy to think about, man. We could have seen Brian Cage a year earlier, but I also heard too that they were originally going to debut him in the main event. And Jon Moxley became available, but they didn't know he was going to become available. But yeah, man, it's crazy looking back at stuff like that and thinking like, man, we could have
been.
We could have
gotten Brian Cage sooner, and at that point he probably actually would have done something in his company.
Oh wow. He said once Impact found out I was losing, they pulled me from the pay-per-view. He said I was not arguing with them. Or he said I was so hot and arguing with them. So were Kenny and Jericho. Were arguing with Don.
Oh wow, that's weird.
Damn.
See how it ended up happening.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Shit.
Yeah, man, but it's crazy to think about things like that, like how things were originally going to turn out.
Exactly. It's crazy.
Yeah, crazy, bro. WWE have announced a title exchange between Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair for tonight's SmackDown.
Fucking A. Good thing I don't watch fucking SmackDown, even if I wanted to.
If you were just going to do that, why did you have Becky come in and win back the title that she had to relinquish? Now she's just going to get it handed back to her and there's going to be no story? What the fuck is this, man? What is this shit?
Shit's so bad.
You know how diminishing that looks to the titles when they did it with the Street Profits and the Usos? You worked for this championship, and now you're just handing it over? Just, yeah, all right. You can have it now.
Here. Let's trade. Like, bro, and then what I always hate, because it's going to happen, next time she's on fucking SmackDown, she's going to go, or wait, what brand is she going to? Oh, yeah, she's going to Raw.
Becky's going to Raw.
So next time she's back on SmackDown, she's going to say, well, I never lost that title, blah, 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 I deserve a title shot. You know how it's going to be, bro, even though by all technical means, she did lose it because it's the same title run, just swap titles. But, you know, they're going to say, I never lose a title. I'm just going to roll my eyes when that shit happens. I hate that shit.
Bro, literally the most uncreative way possible to do something like this. And they did
They're just going to hand each other the titles.
And they fucking did it. Unbelievable. You work so hard for a championship, and then they just tell you, oh, yeah, all right. You guys are on different brands now. Swap the belts.
Like,
Unfucking
bro,
believable.
these aren't fucking video
Make things
games
make
that you're gonna
sense.
homie are swapping.
Make things make sense in the matches. If
Literally.
you wanted to do some shit like this, have Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch at Crown Jewel, and have Charlotte Flair versus Bianca Belaire.
Exactly.
Bianca's
really
going to Raw. Simple. Have Bianca win the belt. Sasha staying on SmackDown. Have Sasha win the belt. Charlotte and Becky then go on the separate shows. But instead, we have a women's title exchange.
Trading card. Shit,
unfucking believable, man. Unbelievable.
Shit's not right.
Speaking of Charlotte, Andrade El Idolo. Andrade has confirmed during an interview with Milenio, I don't know, must be some Mexican radio show, that he has signed a 3-year deal with AEW, and he joined the company back in June. So 2024, June of 2024 is when Andrade El Idolo's contract comes up with AEW, and
damn, they didn't even give him a text deal. That's how big he is.
Oh, I wouldn't have either. I'd have signed them instantly.
Oh, yeah. But they do test deals for big people, too. So, good on him that he was able to instantly secure a long-term deal. That's big in that company.
And like I said, man, if this is what TK thinks about Andrade, what's he going to think about a guy like Johnny Gargano? Just saying.
Ciampa. Come on, guys. We're seeing it.
Yep.
We're fucking seeing it.
Eventually with Ciampa. With Gargano, I don't know, man. He might be gearing up for... He might... If his contract's up in a month and a half, I think the last thing he will probably do is put over Carmelo Hayes for the North American title.
Most definitely. Probably.
Now, I can also see him staying, too. I'm not ruling out the possibility of him possibly... Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. But, yeah,
if
man.
I was him, I'd be out.
Should be interesting, bro. If I was too. It's not the same. Not the
it's
same
really
at all.
not.
Yeah, man. So Andrade signed to AEW until 2024, man, and it's a good thing, man. It's a good thing.
Most definitely.
Speaking of people signing to AEW, Daniel Garcia. AEW have announced that Daniel Garcia is all elite. Let me pull up Tony Khan's Twitter and see if he had anything to say about it.
Hell yeah, bro. Danny.
Okay. He says, Tony Khan took to Twitter and said, this year at Daniel Garcia came into AEW with a great reputation built through his hard work on the indies, and he's continued to work hard here in AEW. He's shown no fear, never backing down from anyone, and even the best in the world. Thank you, and welcome to the team, Daniel Garcia. Daniel Garcia took to Twitter to say, I told myself that I didn't want to sign somewhere just to say I got a contract. I wanted to go somewhere that would help me become the best wrestler in the world. I know that AEW is where I can become that, and I plan on being a major player in this company for a very long time. Congratulations to Daniel Garcia. He has a great story. Tony Khan ended up revealing on Rampage, the post-Rampage interview, the one that Punk debuted on, the post-media scrum afterwards, that... Daniel Garcia, a couple years before he started pro wrestling, was involved in a car crash and broke both of his legs. And to see where he is now is awesome. Daniel Garcia is awesome. His partnership with 2.0 is fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah, I love it.
And I'm so pumped to see what the future holds for Daniel Garcia. He is only 23 years old, I want to say. So he is around the age of an MJF and a lot of these younger guys in AEW, man. But, bro, Daniel Garcia is officially all elite and well deserved, man. Well deserved. Yeah, props to Daniel Garcia. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for him.
Oh, most definitely, bro. It's gonna be some good shit. Most definitely. Once they introduce him, I could easily see him in 2.0 winning those trios titles. That would be good. I would love to see that.
That'd be a good one. Yeah. That'd be a great trios titles.
Most definitely.
Let's see. Damn, I don't know what to do next. Buddy Matthews. Buddy Murphy. Whatever you want to call him. New Japan Pro Wrestling have announced that Buddy Matthews, formerly known as Buddy Murphy, will be making his New Japan Pro Wrestling Strong debut on November 13th, the day of Full Gear, at Battle in the Valley in San Jose, California. The show will be available on Fight TV. Well, sorry, Murphy, but I will not be watching New Japan Strong on November 13th.
That is Full Gear.
I will be watching
nothing but Full Gear.
Exactly, bro. Yeah, man. So AEW, Jesus. Well, I mean, it looks like AEW actually has passed up on Buddy Murphy, and I'm assuming that's because there are some other names that
they're looking at.
Yeah, that need to be
signed,
evaluated quickly. But yeah, man, Buddy Murphy going to why do I keep saying going to AEW? Going to New Japan. He's going to New Japan, and man, he's this guy's going to become even better over there.
Oh, bro.
Now,
Dude's gonna kill it over there.
However, what is it? There's only a few people I can really see him facing in New Japan. I mean, there's only a few, money matches. I'm sure there's a lot of people he can face, but a couple money matches that come to mind. Obviously, Switchblade, Ibushi, Ospreay.
Well, I would have said Ibushi, but apparently he was injured in the G1.
Oh, yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, so that sucks.
Well, maybe when he comes back or whatever. Ospreay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he'll do great. But yeah, best of luck to him, man. That's good news, man. Great news.
Most definitely, bro. Hell yeah. Good love to see it, bro. And shit's gonna be really good to see all those mix-ups. Maybe you can join the Bullet Club, bro.
Maybe, bro. That would be great. That would be great. I never thought about that.
Most definitely.
WWE, man. WWE have reportedly slashed ticket prices by half for their debut at the UBS Arena in Long Island, New York, on November 29th. This was reported by WrestleTix on Twitter. The report stated that WWE sold a little over 3,000 tickets for Raw. Since then, the remaining tickets have been dropped from over $30 to $15. On November 20th, the UBS Arena will be the home of the NHL's New York Islanders. WWE Raw, debuting on the 29th, will make it the first wrestling show in the state-of-the-art facility. AEW will debut in the same arena on December 9th. The venue will also witness Rampage tapings on the same day. Tony Khan's promotion reportedly sold 7,639 tickets so far. It is quite close to selling out the arena, which might have promoted WWE to slash the ticket prices. Vince, wow. I thought you weren't worked up, man. I thought you weren't worked up anymore about AEW. Didn't we just read a report that he wasn't upset anymore, but he
They're
has
not
been.
competition.
Bro,
Bro,
this old fuck, man.
literally, bro. And you know how sad it is that people aren't even buying $30 tickets to Raw?
Dude,
That's
it's so
sad
sad.
for them. Because
It's so sad.
$30 ain't shit. And then people aren't even willing to pay $30 for Raw. I don't blame them. People probably aren't even willing to pay $15 for Raw. That's sad.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. They sold 3,000 tickets for
3,000.
Monday Night Raw. And AEW sold
4,000 more than that.
Listen, man, I thought they weren't competition, man. I thought I thought you were competing with Marvel here. So why are you dropping ticket prices? Now,
like, come on, bro.
See, I was gonna say I thought that sounded familiar. The Long Island show. I remember hearing that they sold AEW sold WWE out in New York a couple weeks ago.
And it was this. Yeah.
Yeah. Goddamn, man. AEW outselling WWE, man. By a lot, too. Yeah, man. I mean, who the hell is going to Raw when Dynamite is a week later?
Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. Ain't no way.
No.
I'm gonna go to Raw if it was just Raw. Not a chance. What the fuck am I going to see? Dewdrop? The fuck out of here.
Exactly, man. But they're cutting ticket prices. They're trying to sell out this event, man. And come on, Vince. What the hell happened? I thought they weren't competition. What happened, Vince?
They're not competition, but they gotta slash them ticket prices, bruh. That's sad.
Unbelievable. You can't outsell people that aren't even competition to you. How sad is that?
It's real sad, man. That's real sad.
But it's all because AEW is being babied by the hardcore fans. Well,
oh yeah, being babied.
Don't your casual fans go to the Monday Night Raws?
Yeah.
I'm sure you would like to have the hardcore fans on your side now.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah, man. They're outselling them by almost 5,000 tickets. A little under 5.
Unbelievable. Love to see it.
Unbelievable, man. Karrion Kross, the murderer.
Murder, literally.
WrestleVotes has taken its Twitter handle. Wait, what? WrestleVotes has taken to its Twitter handle and updated fans about plans that WWE has regarding Karrion Kross and Scarlett. I don't know who the hell worded that, but
that was so bad worded. Holy shit!
According to a source, Karrion Kross is set to receive a character change yet again. This time, WWE's plan is to make Kross more of a psycho, but calm and cool. And as far as the wrestling gear goes, the former NXT champion will still sport the helmet. The report also shares, as an update regarding Scarlett's presence, she will not be seen alongside Kross for reasons unknown. But Kross will also see a change in his theme song and entrance presentation.
Oh God!
So no more fall and pray. Scarlett is not with this man for whatever reason. I don't understand this in the slightest. I really don't. I hope she doesn't debut on NXT by herself.
Oh, bro,
I'm surprised they didn't put her in that Mandy Rose faction.
Oh, they would love her in that shit. Toxic Attraction.
Oh, fucking God, what a horrible name. Yeah, man. By the way, Karrion Kross, more of a psycho but calm and cool. Isn't that what they were kind of doing with him already?
Yeah, I was going to say, that's literally what he is now, and still in the helmet. That's literally what he does on Raw every week.
That's literally what he was doing before they took him off TV again. That is literally exactly what the man was doing before they took him off of TV. I don't understand
Like,
this
I
fucking
understand if
company.
they were matching his look to how he acts, put him in a suit, make him look like a legit hitman, like he posts on fucking Instagram all the time, is how
Right.
he should look on TV. I don't get it. And this company makes no sense. They want to put that
Yeah.
motherfucker in a goddamn Mad Max helmet.
Yeah, it's like in those vignettes they were doing, those really
He's
good
cool.
vignettes. He was wearing suits. I mean, I don't understand what the
What the difference is.
what the fuck are you planning to do with this guy? I mean,
It's the
I
exact same.
don't understand this shit whatsoever. And Scarlett not being with him is criminal.
It's
Those
so
two
bad.
just go hand in hand.
Literally. They were together on, wrestling TV ever since they got together. So it's like, don't change
And
what's not broken.
as far as them changing up his entrance presentation, that is something I don't know why they didn't do that already. I don't know. Well, as a matter of fact, I don't know why they didn't just. I don't know why they changed his entrance presentation to begin with. I mean, now you want to change it again? This dude just standing there. He walks down, he gets in the ring, and he puts his fucking arms up and screams and does his pose, and then that's it. I cannot wait to hear this dude's talk as Jericho whenever he goes back to Impact. Because I want to know the reason they told him why Scarlett is not with him anymore.
Oh, it's probably some weird ass reason. It's probably some weird shit.
Unbelievable. Unfucking believable, these people. Final two stories, I think. Yeah, final two stories. Okay. MJF. MJF, man. MJF teases jumping ship to WWE in 2024. Speaking on the latest episode of Barstool Wrestling podcast, the 25-year-old talked about his current contract status with AEW, revealing that it is set to expire in the beginning of 2024. He also made it. That's crazy, bro. Tony Khan off the jump signed this man to a 5-year deal.
Shit, I don't blame him.
Talk about believing in somebody, Jesus.
Truly.
And at the time he was 23. Yeah, at the time he was 23, maybe even 22, depending on when his birthday is. Yeah, he's set to expire in the beginning of 2024. He also made a reference to WWE as one of his options he might consider following the expiration of his contract. I might go over there, he says. I might go to Impact. I might go to Ring of Honor. I can go wherever I want because I'm the hottest commodity in professional wrestling, and I'm a businessman. Bruce Pritchard. We go way back to my Major League Wrestling days, MLW. Absolutely, he's a huge fan of mine. I've been in his business for a long time, since 2014. Riding the roads, it's up to Tony Khan to decide what happens there, and that's why I don't get into ratings talk. Dude, MJF is such a troll. He's such a troll.
People.
I love that he just
doesn't give a fuck.
Like, up and admitted, like, I might go over there. Like, he says it like that, too. Like, it's fucking... Like, he doesn't even name drop him or anything, but... Cody revealed a while ago... I know, just saying his name fucking makes everybody laugh. Cody revealed... Or, no, sorry, not Cody. Chris Jericho revealed a while ago on a Talk is Jericho, he said... I don't remember which Talk is Jericho it was, but he said on the Talk is Jericho that MJF told him one time that he could never work in a company like WWE because of the scripted promos and stuff like that. So I really don't think there's anything to worry about. He's just playing up on his character because he hasn't got any title matches.
Exactly, he's just dicking around.
Yeah, I mean, he said it the one time he said it live on fucking Dynamite. Live on Dynamite. He said,
talk about Bruce Pritchard. He got his number.
Yeah, he said if AEW He said if AEW doesn't give me any more title matches, I have Bruce Pritchard on speed dial. I was like, damn.
Like, he just fucks around with it.
He's trolling, bro. He's trolling. Interesting to note, though. I mean, it's just kind of funny he mentioned that. And who knows, man? I mean, he could be being for real. I mean, we don't know that. But if I'm a betting man, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I don't think we have anything to worry about. MJF is a cornerstone. To
he's
AEW.
Literally a pillar.
And they know that, being that Tony Khan went out to sign a 23-year-old that has did nothing but the indies prior to AEW, and he signed the man to a 5-year deal. If that doesn't tell you that he believes in the man, I don't know what does, man. So
exactly, bruh. Fucking that, and he just uses WWE's name as a kayfabe leverage. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you don't give me this title shot, I'm gonna go over there. Like, he just fucks around with it.
Yeah, exactly, man.
That's just who MJF is. That's just how he does serious things.
Yeah. And our final story literally just came in 2 hours ago. And it is Hit Row's main roster plans.
Man.
Hit Row is now official members of the SmackDown roster. However, WWE has some odd/different plans for the faction. According to PW Insider, WWE has plans to push Top Dollar as a singles, while Isaiah Swerve Scott, who posed as the leader of the faction, will now be hunting for the tag titles alongside Ashanti the Adonis. However, they will be working as a faction.
Dude. They grab the motherfucker that can't wrestle to save his goddamn life. The singles guy, and dude, they gotta be doing that on purpose. They gotta be. They know what they're fucking doing.
Bro,
like, why?
Top Dollar being a fucking moron on social media
got him a singles run, and Swerve is fucking doomed if Top Dollar is. And Ashanti Adonis isn't bad at all either. No, they picked the worst fucking one. Literally the worst guy. The guy that wrestles in fucking he wrestles in gym shorts and compression pants with a fucking tank top like he's about to go ball somebody up. Literally.
This dude is the one being positioned for a singles run. Is he the only one that can rap in the group? Yes. So
who cares?
In terms of that, even in terms of that, I wouldn't consider him the leader. I mean, he's just he can just rap the best. I mean, yeah, it's a rap group, but I mean, is he the best rapper in the group? Yes, but
still not better than fucking Acclaimed.
No, this group will never be better than the fucking Acclaimed. This group, everybody loves this fucking group, and it fucking sucks, man. You guys have never listened to hip hop in your life or rap.
If you think literally, if you bump fucking Top Dollar, I'm scared for your life, bro. I am fucking scared for your goddamn life.
And when I say he's the best rapper, he raps great on TV.
Oh yeah.
He raps awesome on TV. That first promo, bro, that shit was fire. I love that. But when this dude's rapping on Twitter, his little songs suck dick.
It's so ass.
They do.
It sounds like fucking middle school, those educational raps they always love to fucking show. That's what it fucking sounds like.
Bro,
hypotenuse and whatnot. Yeah, fucking, you know what the fuck I mean.
We have friends. We have a friend that we used to go to middle school with that makes Top Dollar's raps look silly, bro.
Looks fucking silly.
I'm not saying our friend is bad. He's actually really good, but
exactly. But
he makes, for somebody that's been on Double XL magazine, this guy raps like a fucking idiot, man. He
Dude,
does.
it's terrible.
His
Literally.
Twitter raps suck. His freestyles on TV are great.
Are cool, yeah.
His acapellas are fucking awesome. I'll give him that. But
man,
you pick... Not the point. We're not talking about rapping here. The fucking point is... They pick the worst fucking wrestler out of the group for the singles run. Meanwhile, Swerve, who's one of the best guys that they have in the company entirely, is going to be in a fucking tag team with Ashanti Adonis, and he's going to lose to the fucking Usos.
Like, bruh, what? Makes no... Dude, I guess this is what chilling gets you, bruh. I guess it works. I guess it fucking works. That ain't right.
Do they not get what a muscle of the faction is?
Exactly.
Top Dollar is the muscle of the group. He's not the main guy.
No. It doesn't make sense.
Unbelievable, bro. This shit sucks. This dude is going to be the leader of the fucking group. And Schilling got this moron. Oh, God. Fucking Schilling got this moron. The leader to a group that is not his group. This is not his group at all.
It's literally Swerve.
And you know, the reason they made him the leader is not because he's a good rapper. It's because he's big and he's shilled. This has nothing to do with him rapping. This has nothing to do with him rapping. Nothing. This has to do with him being a fucking shill. Yep.
He would have got it anyway.
Yep, exactly. This has to do with him being big and Vince looking at Swerve as a cruiserweight and Adonis too. This has to do with him being big and him shilling. That's exactly what this has to do with.
That is why he's the singles guy.
Yep. And like I said, Guy's the best rapper out of the group, but this has nothing to do with him rapping. Not a single fucking thing.
Literally nothing. Motherfucker should be on the sidelines, if anything.
And, you know, Swerve, somebody who's worked the indies, somebody who's an indie darling, Shane Strickland.
Oh, yeah. They're not like, Swerve, they don't like a guy like him.
Swerve is probably so annoyed with this fucking guy.
Because
he's shitting on guys that are probably great friends of Swerve. The Bucks.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? All these guys, you know, that are great, great friends to Swerve. He probably is so and then he's hearing this. And then he's hearing this, bro. And knowing that this isn't his group anymore.
Oh, that's fucked. And the second this group breaks up, dude is straight to main event. They're sending Swerve straight to main event with Ricochet, Cedric, and Ali. They might as well make a main event roster of those guys.
Yep. I mean, how long till... and we're probably going to get a fucking cringy-ass New Day versus Hit Row feud. Where they're going to be fucking having a rap-off.
And the same thing with Usos. Ugh. Dude, I'm not excited for this shit. Why are they...
They picked the worst. They picked the worst guy, and it has nothing to do with the main point of the group, which is being a rap group. It has nothing to do with Top Dollar being the best rapper. It has to do with him, his fucking size, and his mouth, because he's a fucking goon.
Bro, imagine Swerve and Nakamura. Imagine Swerve winning that IC title, bro. That would have been heat. Oh man, they don't get it, man. They do not fucking get it.
And it kind of goes hand in hand with the music, like Boogs, Rick Boobs.
Yep, they're gonna love Rick Boobs.
So that would have been dope. Shit. That would have been dope to see Swerve versus Nakamura. But if we do get that, we'll probably be seeing Top Dollar versus Nakamura.
That's sad in itself, bro. Just saying that match is sad.
This fucking dork is now the leader of the group.
Like, literally, you compare it to Boobs and Nakamura. Boobs is a big guy. He's muscly as shit. But he's not the main point of the pairing. It's Nakamura, and he adds to Nakamura. He's not necessarily the muscle. but he could be. You know what I mean? They could
Yeah.
easily turn him into a muscle. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they play it correctly. He's enhanced to Shinsuke. That's what Top Dollar should be doing to that group. But now he's the singles guy. That is sad. That's fucking sad.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this guy's actually the leader of Hit Row now. This
That
guy
is fucking sad.
that has been in everybody's fucking mouth for the wrong reasons. Swerve is I literally just said that, but it probably is so true. Swerve is probably so annoyed with him.
Oh,
He's probably
100%.
so annoyed with him. He's probably like, dude, this guy don't shut the fuck up, man. Now he's ruining my group's reputation, and then they give the group to him. Unbelievable, man.
Unfucking believable. That's some real fuck shit.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I was shocked when I seen it, just because this guy, like I said, he's been in everybody's mouth for the wrong fucking reasons, man, and now he's getting rewarded for it because he has to go out there and be a dick to people that never said anything about him. Nobody ever said anything about his ass, but now
Literally.
he talks shit about the Bucks, and whose attention did he get? Our boys, the Acclaim. So now you can fucking have fun while Max Caster verbally buries you every fucking time he raps, and he's a way better rapper, bro.
Oh yeah, Top Dollar.
Fucking Top Dollar's got better flow, man, but in terms of the lines, Max Caster will fucking get you. Max Caster's a dog, bro, with the lyrics.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, like I said, bro, he may be better, his flow may be better, but Max Caster will lyrically fuck you up, bro. He already did. He already did. It was off TV, but he already did it. Just wait. Just wait
till it's on TV.
All of AEW's been making fun of his ass. They were shoe shopping on Sammy Guevara's vlog, and Fuego looks at these pair of shoes, and he's like, man, these shoes are top dollar. And they were making fun of his ass the whole episode. This dude's a running fucking joke, man. And now this idiot Now this idiot's the leader of a faction, the leader of a wrestling faction, and he can't wrestle. And
makes no sense.
You know, it's ridiculous the amount of fucking bums that WWE hires.
Oh, they love him. This is everything they love in a guy.
The amount of fucking bums, man. I remember we had a friend a couple years ago that told us, well, if they're in WWE, they must be good. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, I hate it. Oh, yeah, they must be good. Get the fuck out of here. That's
what he said, man. He said, man, well, if they're in WWE, they must be good. They have to be good. No. It's ridiculous the amount of scrubs that are employed to this company, man. But this dude is in a wrestling faction and he can't wrestle.
Shit's sad.
And now
man.
he's the leader of it.
Sad.
He's the leader
That's
of it.
Even
bro.
more sad.
This dude is a running fucking joke. This dude is a running joke, man. And it's gonna get worse. It's gonna get way worse. Unbelievable, sad, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe they actually. I really
can't believe it.
They actually gave Hit Row to Top Dollar.
That ain't
Everybody, like I said, man, everybody's making fun of his ass because he's a fucking dork. And
literally.
That gets him being a shill. Gets you the head position in a faction that does not belong to you at all.
Shit is not okay, man. Shit is not okay.
Yeah, unbelievable, bro. Unbelievable. I still can't believe it, man. Still can't. Makes me sick.
Oh, man. That is some sick shit. That is some sick ass shit. And that's gonna inflate his ego even fucking more.
Yep. Yeah, well, now he's... Man. This group, man. This group was never good. To be honest, I don't know why people love it so much. He was.
Literally the only one I like. Like, Adonis isn't bad, but he needs time. You know what I mean? He really needs time.
Yeah. Adonis is okay. Swerve is fucking awesome. Top Dollar can't wrestle to save his life.
BFF's relevant at this point.
She is.
And
She
talks
is.
about her.
I heard she's gonna be in the women's division too. I was like, oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
But look, man,
Yeah.
Swerve. This is a bad thing with this group. There's two sides to this group. There's wrestling and there's rapping. Okay?
Yeah.
There's one guy that knows how to wrestle and there's one guy that knows how to rap. What are the other two there for?
Exactly. Donis, he's not terrible on either side. He's kind of really below average on both points.
He's mid.
You know what I mean? BFAB is bad at both. She's just terrible at fucking everything. Ugh, man. Like, what is the point of this group's existence? I would 100% rather have Swerve by himself doing shit. Or you know what? If they took it seriously and wanted to expand it even more, Swerve would be perfect for the Hurt Business. Dude, I would love him in the Hurt Business.
Can you imagine him wearing a suit, though?
Oh, yeah, that's true. He's kind of more of just a styled up kind of guy. You know what?
Something you could have did for Swerve is... I don't know about this, but Swerve, kind of like MJF and Wardlow, Swerve and Keith Lee, if they wanted to make Keith Lee a heel,
I would be down.
But, like, they both are kind of like singles, but they're like a group,
but they're like together. Like, yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. They can make it work, bro. That show would be really good. Two really likable
two great
guys.
wrestlers. Yep.
Exactly. And if they ever got to do a tag match, that tag match would be heat.
Yep. Fucking the Usos versus Swerve and Keith Lee.
That shit would be fucking fire.
Keith Lee may be able to consider himself a rapper. He did create a banger of a theme song.
That is true.
In NXT.
Keith Lee's a better rapper than Top Dollar.
My man's got some lyrical. My man's got some lyrical. He's got some bars.
He does.
But yeah, man, I can't believe it. I just kept staring at this report because this is just fucking ridiculous. This group's about to get a whole lot worse, bro.
Oh, this shit's about to get a whole lot worse. Bad.
But on that note, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast, man. This has been episode 80 of the Notorious Heels Podcast, man. And my, oh my, Hit Row is ruined, man. I can't believe they gave this guy the leader of the group for being a shill.
Literally.
Being a complete idiot. Well,
shit is not right.
Like I said, man, just wait. Just wait for Max Caster. Just wait for Max Caster to verbally bury this idiot because...
Oh, literally.
God forbid he puts out another Twitter rap video with his garbage-ass beats. As long as they're saying my name, it's good. Okay, buddy. You're in everybody's fucking mouth for the wrong reasons. Okay?
Exactly.
You suck. Anyway, that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast, man. Once again, this has been episode 80. And also, always a pleasure for my Johnny Mayhem.
And I, Sir K.
And that is going to do it for this edition of the Notorious Heels Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to check us out on all platforms. You can find those to the links in my social medias. And we will see you guys on Monday with Notorious Unscripted. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.